Hello everybody, this is Karmasguy018, and I know you guys are probably wondering, where all the videos are, because I should have, been recording and all that, but something popped up on Wednesday that is very upsetting to me and everything, and I'm sure Dion has probably told you guys what happened. And if you haven't seen his video on it, go on and check it out. It's on his second channel. You probably noticed his first channel is missing again. It's stupid sexual content and nudity thing again. Anyway, I've been taking care of Wyatt the whole time, and I haven't had time to record, or actually felt like recording. And so the only reason I'm even doing this video is that I've already I had 2 other Food Wars videos already recorded and everything, and edited and all that. And I figured I'd give you guys at least those, since I've already had, like I said, I already had them recorded and everything before this. Anyway, Jackson is currently home. He got admitted to the hospital yesterday, I think. And he's out today. His burns are 3rd-degree burns, but they aren't, the ones where you need a skin graft, thank God. Anyway, he's got bruises all over his body, essentially. And he's got the bruises on his bottom. The burns on his bottom, sorry. In a crisscross fashion. You know how those, some houses have those furnace grates on the floor? Yeah, that's essentially where the burns came from. The guy who did it, he's currently in jail at the moment. I don't know if he actually did it, or if it was an accident, or on purpose, or whatever, but whether the case may be, it still happened on his watch, and he's still responsible for it, whether he actually did it or not. Anyway, yeah. My sister currently doesn't have custody. She has, supervised visits where either me, mom, or dad have to be here in the same room as her when she's with the kids. And she's going to be coming by tomorrow and Saturday. So yeah, that's what's going on with that, and that's why I won't be participating in the session 1, I guess, of the Pokemon campaign on RP Gamer's channel, is because I'm obviously going to be taking care of helping with Jackson and Wyatt with my mom. She's not going back to work until, Jackson's better, obviously. Which is a good thing, because I don't know if I'd be able to handle Jackson and Wyatt while Jackson is like this. Because Jackson is, like he was when he was sick. He's all clingy and wanting to lay on me, and that makes it difficult to take care of Wyatt when I do that. Anyway, I figured I'd inform you guys of what's going on. I will try and get some videos recorded. Maybe tomorrow. It just depends on how bad Jackson is, how bad, how clingy he is, how bad Wyatt is, all that stuff. But I'm also going to have to clean up and put things up in the baby's room because they're staying back in there again because they're moving. Essentially, we have custody of the kids, so they're having to live here now. So we've gotten Jackson's bed put back in there, and he's in there sleeping. And I'm going to have to spend a good chunk of time tomorrow hanging up clothes again because we got all the clothes back and stuff. I think only thing still over there, from what I know, is Wyatt's baby bed, the lingerie cabinet that has all the clothes normally sitting on it, their white dresser, and the changing table, I think, is what's left over there, as far as I know. Anyway, yeah, Rachel is really upset at herself because she blames herself for what happened, even though she wasn't there. She didn't cause it. In a way, she was at work when it happened. But she's really upset because, I guess, because of the fact that she didn't listen to us about Bobby, and now she's reaping the consequences of not listening, essentially. Because if she had cut him loose, long ago, this wouldn't have happened. But I'm not blaming Rachel for it. I understand that she's upset. It wasn't her fault. None of us could have known that was going to happen. If we had known, we would have gotten Jackson right out of there. And Wyatt, too. Anyway, I figured I'd inform you guys of what's going on. Or at least that much. Anyway, back to what the video is supposed to be about. My thoughts and stuff on, episode 11 of Food Wars. I gotta say that I still can't remember her name. Inu, whatever her first name was. I don't even know if it's her first name, but anyway, when I was getting the lesbian vibe from, I loved her in this episode because she was just ragging on the guy so much, and it just made me laugh. And trust me, I need laughs right now. I don't even know if I'm going to game night on Saturday because of all this. I'll have to figure that out and let Travis know and them, so. Anyway, I can understand why, Soma wasn't the, the head chef in this situation, because even though he was the one to challenge the guy, Megami had to be able to do it because it would prove, if she actually managed to win, then it would prove to the guy that she was deserving of still staying at Totsuki and not being expelled like he was going to. Have her be expelled. So that made sense to me as to why they did it that way, and it was good to see those two working so well together like they did. And hopefully it will go well, because apparently they liked that guy's dish. I still can't remember their names. Shino, whatever the heck the guy's name is. They liked his dish, but they had stopped the episode before they could show Megami's dish, so we'll see it in the next episode anyway. Anyway, I don't really have too much to say in this episode, but like I said, I will try and get some videos done, possibly tomorrow or Saturday. It just depends on how I feel about it, and how Jackson and all that's going on. It just depends. If Jackson is doing well, then I could, but if he's not doing well and I have to take care of and Wyatt's being fussy as well, then I won't be able to. I'll have to help my mom with them. Anyway, that's what's been going on. That was a yawn. I'm not starting to cry. I'm just tired. Anyway, yeah. When I told Deanna what was going on, I broke down crying. I was so upset. I didn't even get to see Jackson and how he looked originally when he was brought to the hospital, because I had to be, obviously be calm, and considering that he was so hurt and I was so upset, I wasn't able to, so I wasn't able to go back there and see him, which is probably for the best. Anyway, my mom showed me pictures of what it looked like, and it looked bad. His little penis down there, it looked really swollen, and you couldn't even tell the top part from the rest of it, essentially. That was how bad it was swollen. I don't know if it was bruised or burned. I hope it was bruised, because that's a lot easier to heal from. Because, obviously bruises, they're easy to heal from. You don't have to worry about putting, cream and stuff on them like you do burns. But the burns, there are third-degree burns. It surprised me. I thought it was second-degree. Because, obviously they didn't do the skin graft. And usually when you do third-degree burns, usually they're bad enough to where you had to do a skin graft. But apparently, I guess they didn't have to, which is good. But he's back home. He's okay. He's doing as well as he could be at this point. Rachel's essentially beating herself up about all this because she's upset that all this happened. She didn't want this to happen, and none of us wanted this to happen, but she's blaming herself for it happening because she wasn't able to, I guess, stop it or something. I don't know. I don't know what's essentially going on in her head, but hopefully this will show her that her kids come first, and her kids and family come first, essentially. That she needs to appreciate them, because something could happen like that, and it could be a lot worse. I hope that'll happen. I hope it'll change her attitude, because her attitude does need changing. Anyway, yeah, I figured I'd go on and let you guys know about this and give what few thoughts I had on this to you guys. And I will see you all when I get episode 12 up, which might be tomorrow, because it's already late here. Anyway, I will see you all next time.